When you procrastinate, you are sucking the dick of time. One of my mentors once said something that made me rethink my entire manhood. He said this, he said, don't be a beta male. A beta male is a woman with a dick. Do you want to be a woman with a dick? I don't know about you. I mean, transgender people, like if you're trans and you're watching this, you do you. But personally, I would rather not be a woman with a dick. So let me put this type of association in your mind regarding procrastination. When you procrastinate, you are literally sucking the dick of time. Time is going to splurge this white goo of regret, the pasty, slimy white goo of self-disappointment, and you're gonna go to bed without washing that sorrowful look of oozy, pasty, sticky, white stuff all off your face because you sucked too hard on the dick of time and you procrastinated. Do you want to suck on a dick? I don't. That's why I don't procrastinate. I don't want to shame myself like that. If you're a rapper and you like dick, because I feel like some rappers, I never know who's watching these videos, honestly, just associate procrastination with the worst thing in your mind. Like the thing that people are asking you, would you do this for $1 million? Now when it comes to things like this is a matter of shame. You'd be like, well, I don't like to suck dick in general. If time had a dick, I don't really want that. So you would rather have time suck your dick because time is supposed to be the submissive one here. And it doesn't have to have a dick, that's up to you. I don't know why I've been making so many analogies between productive habits and reproductive habits, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. This is a matter of shame, and if I had to guess, you don't really want to shame yourself. A really important thing with this shit is to look right in the mirror and forgive yourself. Be like, yo, this shit is possible and it happens. There are people who can't look at that paper or screen for seconds without going nuts, so you gotta forgive yourself. Or even if you do get back to work, you will have let your pride run free, but not exactly your sense of self-empowerment. And that will fuck you up in the long run, especially if you make it a habit, or at least let it become one. You gotta pre-program your brain, your mind, with this unconscious habit. It is the most simple shit ever. It is even better and more simple than the 5-second rule. If you have to look up what the 5-second rule is, yes, it works, but it's a better idea than it is a book, in my opinion. And this is a better idea than the 5-second rule. Every morning when you wake up, say out loud to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. I do it now. Most people procrastinate because they don't know what's important. Look, man, what's important is to know what's important. That's what's important, duh. So to put it as simply as possible, most people do urgent shit because they think it's important. It's not. Most urgent things are not important, and most important things are not urgent. There's a difference between urgency and importance. Urgent things need to be done now, but that's really it. They don't have the greatest impact on your future. Important things don't need to be done now, but they do have a very, very huge impact on your future. Those are the things that matter more. Those are the important things, not the urgent ones. I really want to stress that. That's super important. You gotta do this by treating an important task like it's urgent rather than urgent tasks like they're important. You gotta do this by developing a sense of urgency. Be the kind of person who gets shit done fast as fuck. People are like, oh, they sent this guy the song, it'll be done in an hour. A guy needed me to re-record a part last week. I sent it back to him re-recorded in 10 minutes because I refuse to fuck around with procrastination. This was an important project and I do everything I possibly can with a sense of urgency. I try to learn about every successful person I can in every area. None of them anywhere does not have a sense of urgency. In fact, the more successful they are, the more you will notice that they have a sense of urgency when they do things. A lot of people don't know how to do things in general. Honestly, I think that's not entirely true. Most things you're procrastinating on either involve learning how to do things or doing things in general. No matter who you are, your biological hardwired programming is the reason that you already know how to learn. So your reason not to learn is fake news. If you do know how to do it, most likely the reason you're not doing it has something to do with anxiety, being overwhelmed by it, or the fear that even if you finish it, maybe people won't like it. And that's understandable. But anxiety is literally something that everybody experiences to some degree. And the only way to kill those fears is to face them head on. If you don't, you let time feed them. You let time dick them down. And don't let time dick down your fears. Being overwhelmed by it, if you know how to do it, is actually very simple to fix. Make a habit of what's called salami slicing the project. If you are familiar with its process, if you eat a whole salami in one piece, you're gonna choke and die like a bitch. But if you slice it up into little pieces and take it one step at a time, your productivity will boost in ways you did not expect. I am always surprised when I do this, and I barely deal with procrastination like I used to. So tell yourself over and over and over again, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now, I do it now. Waiting 5 seconds is out of style. That shit is overrated now. Being patient is overrated too. What the fuck are you waiting for? You guys need patience. Patience is the key. Patience is the game. All these young people are so impatient. It's all about a lack of patience. I'm impatient over the work. I'm not impatient over the results. You need both of them. And anyone who doesn't highlight that is missing something huge. Patience for the results and impatience for the work. I'm as patient as I can possibly be for the results. I'm not patient at all for the work. As long as there's work in front of me, it's getting done. I don't have time to wait for other people. That's why I do everything myself. Normal human beings take too fucking long. And abnormally productive, creative human beings are not that easy to find, and I'm still working on finding that. The abnormally productive, creative people and shit like that, they get more valuable over time because more of them are being born into this planet, on top of more of them being born into very normal thought patterns and lives, which they can totally change. I mean, that's what I write my music about, and my beats, and everything else, including these videos and my podcasts. Why do you think Amazon's growing so fast? Dude, their CEO is a fucking bald, mastermind strategist robot. He's extremely tough on his employees because he has no fucking patience for their work, or his especially. He does have patience, however, for the company's own results, but the work it takes to get them, that's what he and his teams have to go through. And at all costs, they recognize it, and that is all they do all the time. You should be working all day, every day, and keeping a time log. Keep track of your time. Lately, I've been timing my showers, meals, verse writing, recording, beat making, podcasting. My life is under a timer because I need to make every second count, or else I will be sucking the dick of time. And when time shoots that load of white, slimy, gooey regret all over your face, you will die right after because you wasted it procrastinating. So that's my take on procrastination. What do you guys think? What am I missing? Please let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to hit me up. There are links at the bottom of the description to all of my social media. Make sure to leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already. If you could turn on that little bell to receive a notification every time I drop a new video, that would mean the world to me. You guys can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.